Hey guys, Ravenflower here. I have taped this a couple of times and have realized that it is kind of low in the sound quality, and I have opened up my case so that you can hear me a little bit better, and I'm speaking up a little bit better. Nothing fabulous to show you today. I'm over here in my downstairs living room, kind of taking it easy today and just sort of catching up on some shows with a nice heating pad on me. And it's been a rainy day with soup and that my loving husband has made and all that. I had big, huge plans to do things today and go out and have fun, but honestly and truly, I am so tired that I just couldn't bring myself to do so. So I'm relaxing. I physical job is going great. It is going good. I love the people I work with. I love the company I work for. I like the work that I'm doing, but my body is not happy. And I am doing what I can to just muscle through it. And I'm sure after a certain amount of time, my body will adjust and I will be feeling great. Right now, not so much. So, I've been invited and offered and all this other stuff to, meet up and do things with other people. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have weekends off, so festivals and things like that, I am not able to attend. I work retail hours, so when I do work on the weekends, they're like, oh, well, just come by when you get off. Uh, you don't understand that I'm so exhausted. I am a diabetic and my blood sugar is running somewhat low now because I'm working out so much, or I'm working out pretty much all day long, and I am finding myself in some low blood sugar areas, which is unusual for me because I have run high before. Now I'm running low. So by the time I get off work, all I want to do is get some food and maybe watch a TV show or, go for a little walk or sit at the beach just to kind of like unwind and decompress and then go to sleep so that I can get up and do it again. So I'm not able to meet up with anybody right now. I have a new friend at work that I'm trying to get over and help. She has just moved in to a new place and had some situations happen, and I wanted to spend some time with her and maybe do some little protection magic and teach her a few things, and maybe something that I do might help her. I'm not sure, but right now that's all that I really have time or strength for. I will be I had started going to a reflexologist slash masseuse and energy worker. She's amazing. Her name is Gina, and I have just rebooked a new appointment with her. She's awesome, and she's really helping me work through some stuff. On top of that, I have connected with a very special person who does it's a type of therapy. It's like healing. It's healing therapy, and it's like deep shadow work, I guess, is what you would call it. But dealing with past pain and the things that I am most likely carrying around that I haven't really resolved from my childhood. I know I have mentioned and kind of touched on some of the things that have happened in my childhood. And I think that I've dealt with it. But I think that now that I've come here to Washington and, this, I'm not living a stressful life like I was before. There's still stresses and things that I still have to handle. And I am realizing that even though I'm making better choices with food and being more consistent with my meds, as well as being more physically active, there's a bunch of emotional stuff, stress and whatnot that I haven't dealt with. And this became apparent when I was having a crummy day at work, and I had some emotional triggers, and I'm like, why am I still holding this? Why am I still, upset about something, when something should have been just, easy breezy, let it go. But yet it affected me for several hours. And then the next morning I woke up with kind of high blood sugar, which was like, what? That hasn't been happening. So it's all very apparent to me that some of my emotional triggers are still there and triggering, and I need to deal with it. It is time. I am 44 and I came to this island to get healthier. And I think that through this emotional healing, I will then allow room for my body to get where it needs to be. So that's a thing, and that's coming up, and yay. So there's going to be a lot of changes with me, and over the next few months, you're going to see that. And I hope that they're going to be for the good, but it's going to be a bit of a struggle for me, and things are going to start getting a little intense, and then going into the holidays and whatnot. I'm definitely missing my family. I talked with my daughter today over the phone, and I miss her. I just wish that I could, hold her and hug her, and we could watch some, TV shows together, or go for a nice walk together, or something like that. It would just be awesome. I'm hoping that, that the kids can come for Thanksgiving or Christmas. I really want them here. I really just want to be together. I will be going to the Witchy meet and greet in February, so that is happening. Also going to be visiting family for about a week before the Witchy meet and greet, and then the Witchy meet and greet, which is the cruise, and that is going to be a whopping 4 days, I think. Yeah, so that's some real good quality time with both family and friends, and I'm very much looking forward to it. But that's so far off. That's so far off from right now. So, gosh, I think it was Snow who messaged me the other day, and she's like, I can't wait. It's like 4 months away. And I'm like, 4 months, 4 months. I miss my friends and I miss my kids. I'm so excited that Casper, our son, got to come here for a couple of weeks. It was so good to have him here. It was, just nice and familiar, and good for him to see our home, and, so that he knows that there's also another home to come to, and, another family house, so to speak, that, will receive him with open arms. And I want my daughters to see that too. And they have been so busy in their lives that it's not been feasible for them to come just yet. But I'm looking forward to that happening. Let's see. I was going to say some other stuff. I have also noticed that I am a little bit more plugged in than I probably should be. And having noticed this on an island, when you have very limited signal, when you're trying to force yourself into, hang on one second. Sorry. Husband coming downstairs trying to figure out who the hell I'm talking to. Anyhow, so with me struggling to get off work, eat some food, rest, do what I can, and then trying to check messages, you're just not going to see me doing that as much as I had been before. I will be checking messages. I have a computer that's going to be finally set up here soon, and on my phone, I'm not able to check. There was some sort of Samsung update that happened. I love my Samsung. Please do not get me wrong. I do not like Apple. I don't care for Apple. I've had problems with Apple, and I'm not the same with Samsung, and I love it. So, but there was an update, and when I changed my phone from an S8 to an S9, and there was some sort of update in the process of that. With the Facebook app, the way that works is I have my regular personal Facebook, and then I have my Ravenflower Facebook. What is happening is that I can only log in. I can log into both Facebooks and post on my page, but as far as Messenger goes, Facebook Messenger, I can only do one or the other. I've chosen to do my personal page because I need to use some of those things for work and for neighborhood stuff that I need, that I've already committed to being involved in, and I need to have that readily available. So the only way that I would be able to look at it from my phone, which is the only computer that I have access to right now, would be to uninstall the app, reinstall the app, and then log into the Facebook page in, or Facebook Messenger page that I wish to check those messages. That is just a lot. That is a lot to deal with when I'm already uploading a video once a day and doing an Instagram post a day, then checking messages, then yada, yada, yada. It's too much. So I am giving up pretty much. So once my computer is actually logged in and up to date, and the reason why it hasn't been is because we live in a house that was, that's pretty old, and sorry, my hand is getting tired. I gotta switch. There we go. Oh, is it better? Not better? So my, the plug, I need a new plug so that my 3-prong can go into the 2-prong and whatever. So that has to happen. And when that does happen, then I will be scheduling a time each week that I can go in and answer things, comments and things of that nature. So I don't want you to feel like I'm avoiding anybody or whatnot. I've just got to set some boundaries for myself, because I think I've been living a little unrealistic in trying to answer everybody's comments and be attentive all the way around. Please know that it's not easy to post something once a day, and I'm doing the very best that I can. And what is this? I think this is like day 80. Are we here yet? I don't know. I got to check my calendar, but we're closing in on day 80, which means that I'm close to 100 days in a row, which means 365. I mean, this is possible, right? This is possible. We can do this. But I got to establish boundaries, and I'm going to be doing some serious healing work, and my body is getting better, and things are going in the direction they need to go in. But it's going to take some time, and it's going to take some work, and I appreciate your patience with me, and I love you. So with that, I love and leave you, and I shall see you tomorrow.